Nederburg has got a long and distinguished heritage of winemaking. Our skillful winemakers has combined the uniqueness of the old and the new world in one glass. Enjoy the art of winemaking. Now, the perfect wine for a cold day, as you can see in the background. And luckily I'm at a job where we can have a sip of wine during working hours. So let me introduce you to Nederburg, the Winemasters Noble Late Harvest. This wine is mostly made of Chenin Blanc with a little bit of Muscat added to give it some character. There is some good dried apricots, definitely something that you pick up on the nose of this wine already. Lots of intense dried fruit, apricot, peach, and the unique noble late harvest character. It's a very difficult character for me to describe to people. I sometimes compare it to almost like a kind of a coffee flintiness. The grapes was infected with a very unique botrytis fungus that gives it its very distinct character, which is very difficult to get into any other wine. You have to have botrytis to get this uniqueness. The Noble is, I think, something very unique in the sense of South Africa, where wines can be had as a dessert wine, but it's also something that when it's nicely chilled, you can almost sit and just sip, enjoy and relax. I'm always somebody that would recommend it to have it almost with a dessert, not necessarily separate. There's a lot of citrus rind characters in here, something that's quite intense, very deep, full-bodied. This is our 2011 vintage, also a vintage that was lucky enough to be matured in our vinotheek. So you can be certain that the wine was matured at the ultimate best conditions. And in the color, definitely something that's going to entice anybody's palate. Enjoy.
Thank you for the insight. We specially selected this wine from the Vinotheek Wine Bank, our dedicated maturation cell in Stellenbosch, where all our wines are matured under optimal conditions.